Renegade. Yeah, man, not wilderness. Me up. Yeah, man, me up, man. See? All right, so hear this. Hear this. We see TVJ put out apology to Dayton Campbell, Dr. Dayton Campbell. About some shooting Friday for a big mama mouthpiece radio. Them put out apology, you know, them apologize. So them have no link, nothing but link to him and you know, for what them go say. But now with that, I'm gonna play the interview pan I'm gonna play it, you know. I know I like do my thing them and dissect it. But you know, something struck me because when I listen TVJ, because them say them dead nearby, and them talk to an eyewitness. Mouthpiece where they never identify this eyewitness. Never. Never. Right? Them talk to an eyewitness, you know. But the eyewitness are give you a tell me what kind of bag and then just sit back. But yet still none of them not explain this. They might tell you about a helmet. That one not tell you the clothes neither, you know. He might tell you what kind of bike. He might say it's a 1200 or a 600. That make it even worse. Then you tell like right drunk. See? And that go on TVJ news. Them apologize. Can them say, you know, them have no link, them apologize to Dayton Campbell for the whole thing. Yeah? Them apologize. And then we have to listen back now to one more piece, 426, 436. And by them go for them boss. Him say something else. And TVJ report something else. So I want to play them. I want to play them in a sequence. I couldn't hear. I want to play what TVJ report. Where come on TVJ news, right? When them report it. I want to play that. And then I'm going to play back the 431 where them say. Because if we have something will happen like what them say it happen, when you talk the truth, it goes straight. It can't go zigzag and everybody have a different thing. Although, you know, TV people on the scene and talk to eyewitness. One eyewitness. And you hear what the eyewitness here say. You hear where mouthpiece where they say. That's after just to 5 and then by to 6. Them more change completely. And then we look, car get shut out, you know, the glass, you know. But it outside gets shut out. I don't know how they're going to go in a reverse thing where to cut the glass and then complete and put it outside. Some impossible task. That's why I have to be careful. That's why I see why them they get sued before. Yeah? Look here. Look here. Hear this. Let me show you what I talk. Look on this. Hear this.
Special welcome to the folks watching on onespotmedia.com. Up first this evening, this is what we always feared. Shock and condemnation after a gun attack at Nationwide News this afternoon left staff members scampering for cover. There has been widespread condemnation from the Press Association of Jamaica, the Media Association of Jamaica, as well as members of the government. Now, Giovanni Dennis was on location and he joins us live on set. Giovanni, first of all, what did you see when you got there?
Well, thanks so much, Archie. Well, when I got there, first and foremost, I saw yellow tape on the outskirts. I was shocked because I was in the vicinity when I got the call from Janella. I got there before some police officers got there. In fact, I just was looking around, commiserating with staff members who I saw, who I know as well. What I saw was this Subaru sedan parked at the front. I saw bullet holes in the vehicle. The shooting happened around 4:30 by a lone gunman on a bike. This staff was a witness.
You know, it's bullet out one girl about 4:30, one car.
People, now, Big Mama say, 2 girl, him say, 2 girl a witness. No, it's a staff this. Not the security, you know. It's a staff this one witness. Him go for a girl. Channel security this. Want to listen to that one, yeah. The staff is a witness, but they never say a man, not a staff a witness, you know. But they still, the one who I talk to TVJ, listen to what I say good enough. Want to listen keenly. Okay? But me just listen to witness, yeah. Look at that car you're not driving. Look at all the dirty weed. Look at the things here now. Look at the thing. Okay. Listen to witness here. Look here.
You know, he say, I let out one girl about 4:30, one car, 4:30. And the writer said, I write out a book. And then me talk to mother on the phone and me, give me some bike come there, so. One of them big 1200 and 600, the muffler at the bottom. So, I see come and say something else. I wonder if somebody in a pick up and buy some price in shop.
So when you ask yourself, I wonder, you see the bike come there, what is that 1200 inch or 600? Guess again. And you see it come and you wonder if I pick up somebody from there. I wonder. Why I wonder if it's a news place, you know, it just come there, right? Now, but you what I say.
See? So, I don't know anything. So, when you do a shot start fire, so I just lean back and just look on my phone, see. So, that's, you know.
So, him lean back, same way, and I just start. And a beer shot start fire, but him say a 3 shot, right? 1 start 4, right? Beer shot start and just lean back. Is a girl, him go pick up something. This is a different report on TVJ news than what you hear, you know. Now I play where Big Mama them say. Now try to show you, just listen.
No, while we were there on location, I saw the CEO of Nationwide News, Cliff Hughes, come on location. He was getting information from staff because he wasn't there when the shooting actually happened. I walked in the studio, snuck in while they were on air, and I got an interview with him while he was on a commercial break.
My reaction is one of shock. This was what we always feared, yes? And when it happens, you're still in shock, left in shock. And what is uppermost in my mind now is the impact on my staff. Last week or earlier this week, when I warned about the danger of the comments of the PNP General Secretary, Dayton Campbell, this was uppermost in my mind. Those people, yes, who are not well-thinking people, yes, not the majority of PNP supporters are Jamaicans, who are...
This about this, the youth of Jamaica right there, so you know. That's why I'm today, nobody bring no change to me here, man. Not majority. Listen, no one do this to no journalists. Even if them say them threat, they might have rushed them. Well, in a some of them things, but there's some going to shoot up them place. This is what I'm saying, you know, and then him go act it out. But that guy there, what talk to the reporter, remember you can't take it back. It's there. So you take them and you talk to them like this. That one they say, him are the eyewitness, you know. But you hear who was eyewitness, you know, you're not about him. He might tell about a bike, you know, you about it neither. 1200, so somebody wear that 1200 or 600 with the muffler under the bottom. Nothing now, black pants and a white shirt or a blue shirt or something, you know. They are here, Big Mama tell about the helmet. I know we don't know where the person, right? How him look, if it's a rasta, it's a bald head, if him having, you don't know nothing. You hear about the bike now, is that 12 or 600, so we don't know what kind of bike I know. We just say one of them big bike. Most of them youth are not riding a big bike. So it's somebody ride a big bike and just take out gun and just fire and shoot up DJ, grandmama, Subaru. Eh? All right? And you hear what he must say? He must say, listen.
Well-thinking people and will take this in strides. But that lunatic, that gunman, that criminal who attempted to terrorize us.
You hear what I'm saying? So him know who? That lunatic, that gunman, that criminal. Flat. Fail, you know. Fail. Look on the rest of them more than clean and nice, but they may not get shoot up, you know. And the old dirty one, them food, they fat. No man, them stupid. It's stupid. Eh? You said that everything else to clean and wash all the wheel and look dirty like that one the way we just see. You saw this? You saw them stare? Okay. Eh? It's a black helmet and a yellow helmet.
Yes? They don't need any further goading or inciting. And my staff this afternoon, especially the younger ones, yeah? We have been here, I've been here, I've seen so many things in my job and career as a journalist, yeah? So they don't scare me, they don't intimidate me, but it's the others on the staff who I worry for. And what if one of those members of staff was coming through that gate at that moment?
Luckily, that was not the case. No one was wounded during the shooting. The last time, Archibald, an attack of this nature happened was in the lead up to the 1980 general elections, when there were several bomb threats against the then Jamaica Broadcasting Corporation, JBC. Now, as for the attack at Nationwide News Network, glass at the front window were smashed for a vehicle that we saw earlier. Now, George Davis is the deputy executive editor. I spoke with him as well.
So I'll make way you him say. So bomb threat. Nobody never go up there do no bomb neither. So just for the record, there was no bomb. Them say bomb threat in a 1980 election. So you know where it come from, don't. But nobody never go up there bomb the place neither. Okay. Go and play this.
I'm in my office trying to put our 5 o'clock bulletin together. A member of staff runs inside to seek shelter, to find solace. Report.
So you member of staff running for seek shelter and find solace. Running inside for seek shelter, you know. But you just say fire 3 shot and ride off, but somebody are running stuff. So you do news, people who don't come from ghetto, who don't know this. You know your house and go and shut a fire for 2 hours. And I like carrying out your house. Someone living on just one little piece of board thing and you just have to just go and keep the till the thing just dead down, right? May I show you how them wicked, you know. Him said the thing and then them go hack it out, but them hack it out bad. They were choreographed it, you know, put together right. Yeah, them forget lock up for public mischief. Yeah, all this too. Them forget lock up for public mischief. Go on, listen here.
That the place had been shut up. Immediately I thought it was somewhere else along Bradley Avenue. Then he composed himself well enough to say that it was our building. I went outside, it was mayhem. People in various states of distress, people crying inconsolably. By the time I made my way outside, similar scenes as inside the building, and I saw the damage to the motor.
So you then a news thing where them love use camera. And I know you don't even video something like that. I make nobody at on a video, nothing else but where them control where them let go in. Hey, them wicked, you know. Them wicked. So you know, see nobody cry controllably for 3 shot fire in our old car. Right? And the news them deal with. Them go up and scene where accident, death, go and shut a fire and everything embedded amongst police. You go talk to all gunman, you go talk to everybody because of that report all over the world. You have some go up and back a field and not even return. But them want to know them and them are cry controllably. You hear? Not my word. Go on,
vehicle, the bullet holes in one vehicle, and I was very, very happy when they reported to me that no one had been hurt. But you can understand how shaken it is. There are so many young people here. I saw people on the phone with their parents, talking about what just happened and the feeling of vulnerability that had engulfed them. And it was not a nice feeling to see people in that state. And Jamaica in 2023 shouldn't be here.
No, Archibald, we continue here at the RJ Gleaner Group to commiserate with our colleagues at Nationwide. I can say I observed when I was coming from Nationwide that the gates here at Broadcast House at Lyndhurst Road were closed, and we also understand that the gate at the Gleaner on North Street was also closed because of that incident.
Thank you very much, Giovanni. And of course, this is a story going to be continuing to follow. And
so you're going to see them follow it? See what I'm saying now? Look on the following. Look here. Look here now. Look good.
Now, in our report last Friday about the shooting in the parking lot at Nationwide News Network, we carried comments from the station's CEO which suggested the attack was linked to comments made by the PNP General Secretary, Dr. Dayton Campbell. Now, TVJ News has no information which would support this claim, and we apologize to Dr. Campbell.
You want to do it? Play them back. Play them back. Okay.
And an editorial note now. In our report last Friday about the shooting in the parking lot at Nationwide News Network, we carried comments from the station's CEO which suggested the attack was linked to comments made by the PNP General Secretary, Dr. Dayton Campbell. Now, TVJ News has no information which would support this claim, and we apologize to Dr. Campbell.
Oh.
And
Now play it again. So them come now and them have no report the link to this claim, okay. I wanna make Big Mama them leading down the wrong path. Cause them sister are foolish sister, you know. When they sit down there as an entity there, so where you know, I wanna you know, the people when I broadcast, you know, or something, I wanna make a lunatic leading to the wrong path. Well, politically aligned. That's how we're born them, you know. Cause that me do, you know, we sit down and we observe and we say for all government accountable and when a business work government, but all not accountable, right? And then when you see, you know, who are act like an actory, you see it, you know. So you talk it, and that's something where you're not going to talk, you know. No guy can't go in my head, as I told you before. We talk as is. And see, them have to come and apologize. So I'm going to say something now, what him did say in a one. Not the youth just come and say that big bike, him not say no helmet or nothing, you know. Him see, him an eyewitness, but them not tell me say him an eyewitness. Them not say it. Yeah. This is what we hear first. No. Remember Big Mama talk about people who do this and do this. Then them turn around, come with a little piece of shit. This is them plan, you know. This is them plan. Remember play the plan and then make a year and then deal with them. Yeah.
This is breaking news from Nationwide Radio.
Look on this, people. Look on this now. Look on this.
Listeners, good afternoon. It's 4:36 p.m. on this Friday afternoon, Friday, September 8, 2023. Well, the breaking news item is about us because just about 6 minutes ago, Nationwide News at our Bradley Avenue location in Halfway Tree, St. Andrew, gunmen fired multiple shots inside the parking lot at Nationwide 90 FM. Gunmen fired several shots inside the towards the parking lot here at Nationwide 90 FM. One of our staff members whose vehicle was nearest to the gate, evidence of at least 3 shots hitting the car. One of the bullets smashed the front passenger window, and there are 3 other entry points for gunshots visible on the passenger side of the vehicle. Of course, you would imagine that staff here is shaken. People running around, some staff crying inconsolably. A lot of youngsters that we have here, people on the phone to their parents and their loved ones. It's a terrible situation. So to repeat, Nationwide News has been subject to an attack by gunmen. Several shots fired inside the parking lot from the road. Inside the parking lot here, the bullets struck the vehicle of one of our employees. 3 bullet holes visible on the passenger side of the vehicle. Front passenger window smashed. And that's the situation. We are calling on law enforcement. We've made that call for them to come and assess the situation, and you'll hear more as we go along.
All right, people. So you hear that? Them say this is breaking news, right? This is a blatant piece of shit lie. Number one, nobody even know where that team are. That's a number one. And number two, you look at the piece of dirty car where them put up yourself. And now a BM and nothing at all. Yes, just look at the dirty car. A parking lot. Which man? I go leave and shoot up a parking. I've shoot a parking lot. All right. Look on this now. No, I don't want to show the one. This is at the outside. So you hear this? Gunman, right? Let me show you something and then I want to show this quick camera. I forgot to pick up the youth. Them. So, remember do this. Let me show you this. First, let me see how which one this. Say it. All right, look on this. Look on this again now. Gunman, you know, we here now. All right. Glass shooter. Look on the glass right there, now, people. Shoot it in the parking lot, and the glass come down the right there, so. Me tell you, say them, for the glass drop and drop right there, so. The door have to open, somebody stay from around this and knock it out. Then knock it out. Because them don't know, so bullet can fly through glass and do it like that, so, you know. Them don't know. Them never know. Impossible. Them don't know. And I'm gonna ride on a bike and pull a gun from him waist. And pull a M16 fly through it same way. But when you look now, it's a big bike now, you know, because TVJ carries is a big bike with a muffler look like a 1200 or 600. So they might tell you something right fast, but them not say that. Them go just on a bike. Them not repeat the 1200 or 600 neither, you know. And it could be that be 12 or 600. The one in the tell about not act, but them just sit back on them phone same way and say, yeah, the thing done. And who them a chat to. All of this a foolishness. Spammer call, fraud call me, see my phone tell me say fraud, look. See it fraud, see there? Fraud, man. Tell me, man, so. Yeah. See us a fraud for true, you know. The other one I ring to, you know, see there? That less spam, see? All right, come on. Tell me, man. So you know, answer it, you know. What me done, me just block the number, you know. You have to set up a way, you know. See it? Yeah, man. You so far with the family car, number one, it can bullet no take if you go for smash it, then use something and smash it and drop inside. You're outside. Them just stupid. But bullet no fly through it and do it like this. Never can't do it. Just can't happen. See? And you sit up and they go outside there, sir. Can't have open for mash and they're looking from the car. Them never know this. See? This is what them do. All right. So TVJ if it does come and apologize. See, today I Tuesday. Yeah? See them now have no link in them should even say what them saying. Yeah? I'm going to hear what I wanted to say though.
Afternoon, good afternoon. Thank you so much for joining us here on Nationwide at 5. It's 24 minutes going up to 6 o'clock. I'm Cliff Hughes.
And I'm George Davis.
I'm Dr Campbell.
And of course, the cover story this afternoon is about that attack, that gun attack on Nationwide's premises at 6 Bradley Avenue in Halfway Tree, shortly after 4:30 or about 4:30 this afternoon. The story as being told by our staff here. I wasn't here.
By our staff. But the story changed by our staff and it wasn't there. And then you gotta tell me the story and put emphasis on the story to, you know, hear this.
I wasn't due to be here this afternoon, but here I am. George Davis, you were here. Siobhan Campbell, you were here. And based on what we have been able to establish, I've been briefed by our security guard at the front of the premises.
The security guard now. The staff, them in there, you know, but the security guard, they have the security guard, them and the staff, you have their staff different. Briefed by the security guard at the front part of the premises. We hear about a staff, a person, a staff at work with him at the front. No, it's a security guard right here about us now. Yeah. You have to listen keenly to them, man. Saying? All right. This field, you know, yeah.
A lone gunman rode up on a motorcycle. A motorcycle stopped immediately in front of the gate to the premises, the middle of the gate. According to our security officer, he sat there for possibly no more than a minute, half a minute. He looked towards the parking lot. Yes, inside the parking lot.
So you could have a security post and, you know, look toward the security post. So you could have dead. You just look on the parking lot and see the old granny car, because nobody now drive that. Yeah? And then you have a fire shot in the reverse car, whether they, you know, the reverse shot car. And then, by the way, you know, you can't fire the shot in that. That's a foolish. Garbage. Garbage. See? Them just come and do what them a do. And see them and make news. And then say, yeah, we'll get him now, what do this. I tell you, that's what they do, man. When I then look around, set up, say, make we turn this thing and we can't use it, make a big thing. You say the thing and you go do it if you get charged for public mischief. No, man, I serious thing, man. This out order, man. So yeah, everything about details, it's, you know, but the details not right neither. And the 436 breaking news, completely different thing. So yesterday them brief him. So something not right. Yeah.
And next thing he knew, he pulled a firearm and started shooting inside the premises. That's from the security officer. 2 members of staff, in fact, 3 members of staff who are too shaken to really come on air to tell us. They tell me no, they're just not with it.
Tell me no with us. Not with it. Who got tell them no, we're not with it? You know, that could them come and see you sit down and them interview you, TVJ. They or a staff for deal with news, I deal with them thing. I tell you, say, no, we just not with it. The other one, we just not with it. They never ever come front of even the camera and even tape them. No, we just not with it because them are try control and everything. I'm stupid. This name public mischief. And a 3 different report. This now here now when a 3 different report. The one from TVJ, that's why I hear them come apologize. The first one when they make when I play, him forgot to they make one with the news that one and then the one here.
And I have to respect that because they saw their lives, you know, in front of them because they were closer to the front of the building and they saw this man rode up on a motorcycle. He had on a helmet, a black helmet. Right? From where they were standing, they could see that.
Where they were standing, they could see that. So him come make up something and right away, you know, him just come, but him again a details. Somebody attack to you and you just have just a plate or just say it right out, say they where they standing, they could see it. Me not see no paper that's a front time, you know. Nothing. Him a roll out, him plan. But him plan fail, him stupid the forward. Stupid. Yeah.
And then he sat there, a yellow helmet, not black, yellow helmet. He sat there for some time, and next thing they saw him reach towards his waist.
To him waist.
And next thing they heard gunshots being fired towards them.
But here the lie, another news I reported. The next thing, reach towards them waist, and next thing, them ear, gunshot, them ear, gunshot. Remember them I watch him, them see him a fire the gunshot, them ear, gunshot. Okay.
They went flat and they made a dash.
They went flat and running a dash. When you're running a dash, younger your gunshot, I don't know where it come from. You could have run that way, the butt shot, I go that way, they knock you. Yeah? Black helmet and yellow helmet. Yeah, man.
Inside the building. What did you hear, Siobhan, George?
Siobhan.
I was sitting at my desk. I heard because the newsroom is quite, forgive me, I'm a whirl of emotions right now, but let me try to get this out. The newsroom is quite insulated sound-wise, so I just heard 2 quick cracks. What I heard that really shook me was a knocking on the glass. I believe it was someone knocking, trying to get into the building, and that shook me out of my stupor, and I ran towards the door to see what was exactly taking place when I was informed that someone had actually attacked Nationwide News with a gun.
George?
Well, at about 4:30, you know at that time it's competitive hour, so I'm there busy trying to put the bulletin together, trying to organize the stories and everything. Usually people knock and enter after I say yes to come into my office. The door burst open, and there was Mahira Stewart, looking as if he had seen 10 duppies. So I looked up and said, "What's happening?" And he said, George, they just fired some shots. They just shut up the place." So I thought he was...
Yeah, let's talk about the place and look at him sit 10 duppies. If you attack straight, all them thing they can't up his story, brother. And the car gas and that not shoot out, brother. Stop it, man. Okay, you have to know all them things that you never know, you know. You don't know. Impossible for them shoot out the glass. Say, when I say, now I want to go for mute them still, but you know, when I say a garbage, you know, it's the police number that comes say nothing. Every planning go wrong. I mean, I tell them say that it can't shoot out, so we ain't not chatting with them. You understand how people believe in them, yeah? Eh? Look here. I show them when things shoot out. Let me just show now. See that? It's when glass shoot. Glass can't look like that right there. You saw it there from the car?
Someone is shooting at cars in Colorado roadways. We wanted to know what it looks like when a rock hits a car window versus a bullet.
7 News reporter Marshall Zellinger went to a shooting range in Penrose to find out.
With the help of Penrose Auto Salvage and Cactus Flats Shooting Range, we tested what it's like when a rock hits a car window versus a bullet. Lee Reynolds, a firearms instructor at Paradise Sales in Colorado Springs, used a slingshot to simulate what a rock through a side window might look like.
Right here, and as you can see, I barely put a nick in it.
The first attempt just nicked the window.
Bearing.
We tried again on the same window, which was already compromised.
Well, from what I've seen on the news, the hole is a lot smaller. It is spider web just like this, but the hole is smaller versus the rock.
So we've seen what a rock can do to a window. Now it's time to shoot the window.
I'm going to shoot the back glass with a .22 long rifle pistol.
One shot there.
And there's
See
some
there?
obvious differences
Wanna see
with
Big
a
Mama?
bullet hole.
This is due to the speed. It's causing more pulverization of the glass. Yeah, this is more what I've seen on the news.
We tried again with a 9mm.
Look back, Big Mama.
We
You see me? 9mm. You see me? Gunshot to Big Mama. When you do the thing wrong, man. And if you get fit, Big Mama, if you get fit knocking the thing, it'll drop inside, but that's a bullet, yeah? If I make the expert show now, we have to test the thing and make sure anything we want to do, that's the right and the wrong way to do it, yeah? Yeah? You see, when you take Jamaican feed that, you know, and run with all kind of the eat that thing all the while and flap on yourself. Stop it, man. Stop it. Time for you to stop it. Well, TVJ just come apologize. When I see my plate phone, eh? But I 3 different report that on the hear, you know. And the car, when I see I saw, put it up back. This makes sense. Remember open it phone now. Look where the car there. Look where the window now. They shoot out the window now. Everything drop on the ground right outside, right there, so. Them no stand so window shoot out that window not shoot out, so man. But it fly through window, man. Eh? Tell them to stop make them mistake, yeah? Yeah, man. Them need to stop making it. This is foolishness. Yeah? Garbage, yeah? Keep it real and keep it honest. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. And stop on the foolishness. Them charge them for public mischief. Yeah? Them need to. See? We know with a way pan books, you know, but books them now run out, you know, because them are not idiot. Because them are look, you know, I cannot strive to catch up and use these things. When people are dealing with issues, them come with issues. And then when you hear TVJ come apologize, say, hey, we don't have the link to this, and yeah. You see me outside? Yeah. Now, I make me play it again. Because them
An editorial note now. In our report last Friday about the shooting in the parking lot at Nationwide News Network, we carried comments from the station's CEO which suggested the attack was linked to comments made by the PNP General Secretary Dr Dayton Campbell. Now, TVJ News has no information which would support this claim, and we apologize to Dr Campbell.
Okay. You see it? When this is when them jump the gun, you get something like that. Eh? Them they're just political tactic, you know. You already know now. We not ask Big Mama now. We tell Big Mama because we your Big Mama stay. Big Mama make rulings. Yeah, Big Mama, yeah. Eh? Big Mama never talk about the river them yet and get back to beaches and them thing there, you know.
Prime Minister, his cabinet, his political operatives at Belmont Road, and
yeah, Big Mama, yeah.
And I think the Prime Minister, his cabinet, his political operatives at Belmont Road, and his network of Labour Party supporters across the country, they need to get to work fast. Political support for the government is draining away. It's hemorrhaging. The Holness administration is now faced with its biggest political crisis since coming to power.
And that's the problem. So it want just bring up the whole of these kind of things people buy it. Yeah, people like us are all accountable. Whole government accountable. When they say to do it. It's bad do it for him, you know. You may afford them accountable. You can't make people suffer no more. Yeah, man. So big crosses Big Mama put up there and see it. TV station have run out and apologize because them now have no link to this and that and foolishness. Them to stop it. Anyway, I'm run down for the youth, you know, so yeah, look on the thing, you know, so I have to run, you know. Later, you know, blow more fire, yeah? Blessed up. Tenesa.